Hello YouTubers, welcome to Economy of Cards. Today I'm going to explain you why is the price of fuel so expensive. To do that, we would look into the major economic concept of supply and demand. Before we start, let's set up our deck. First, let's give up our character cards that indicate the roles in the game. These are the main market participants. King characters are producers in this game. These entities are producing oil. We have two producers, and King Spades is the local producer in our game. Jack is our consumer. This guy is like you and me. Of course, Jack does not buy oil from the producers in real life, but we exclude intermediaries to simplify the game. Now, to finish the game preparation, we are going to distribute the playing cards among our characters. Before we continue, I must stress that this video is for education only. If you need a financial advice, contact your financial advisor. Now let's deal the oil cards to the producers. They obviously get the oil card because they produce oil. The producers are gonna to trade their oil for the money cards. We shrink our economy to just selling and buying oil to better understand the main factors for the price to change. We also assume that the total number of money and oil cards is the same. So for one money card, we can buy one oil card. Another thing we should understand for this game is that it is really simplification, because there are much more market participants in the real life, and what really this game explains you is the main reasons why the price is rising, but it does not explain you everything about that. In order to better understand this, you need to do your own research. You also might wonder, why hell I should know all these things? Well, the thing is that economics and finance are always at the center of our lives. For your entire life, you exchange your labor for money. This exchange is studied particularly by these two disciplines. But if you don't know these things, it puts you at a disadvantage. Having a basic knowledge of economics and finance will help you to make better life choices. If you would not make this work to your advantage, somebody else will always make advantage of you from an economic perspective. So now let's return back to our game and deal the money cards. Now let's start the game. For your convenience, I else will be showing you the charts on the right hand side to explain you what is happening in the game from the perspective of supply and demand. Please note that price and quantity axes on the charts are marked using the same colors as the money and oil cards. Right now, it is the equilibrium on the market, meaning that one oil card costs one money card. So Jack buying all the oil he needs from the kings. In the game, this practically means that Jack will have all the oil cards and kings would have all the money cards. We do this to illustrate how this exchange will happen. On the right hand side you can see the point of market equilibrium, which is highlighted in green. If we do a thought experiment where we assume that a king will produce an extra card of oil, in this case there would not be a reason for a king to be incentivized having this card because there is no demand from the Jack, as he already spent all his money cards. Again, if we give an extra money card to Jack, he would still be able to buy the same amount of oil cards, but the kings would be incentivized to sell oil for the more expensive price. Let's assume for a moment that kings decided to shrink the supply. What would happen in this case? Let's see. Let's deal the same cards, but in this time we are going to shrink number of oil cards 2 times. And now we have a problem. There is no more equilibrium on the market because we have the shortage of oil, and before the new equilibrium is going to be found, we would face a number of problems. And the most immediate problem is gonna be that the same number of money cards are going to chase the same number of oil cards, and therefore, technically, we have the price increase. What's going to happen next? The market should adjust in order to find a new equilibrium, which means that the economy should consume less oil. The production of oil should ramp up, along with the prices are to fall a little bit, and this particularly means the decline in the economy is on the way, which else means higher unemployment and the stock market decline. We did not consider the money supply in this video, which I'm going to cover in another video about inflation. This is it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified upon the new video arrival. Thank you. Be careful about the games you're playing.